beautiful souls, Kim Crystal here and welcome to today's video. We'll be making this angel Dreamcatcher and it's an absolutely beautiful design. Don't forget to give this video a big like, and if you're not already subscribed, subscribe down below, and yeah, enter in the giveaway. If you guys haven't heard about the giveaway, we'll be giving away a custom-made Dreamcatcher, making it right here on YouTube when we hit 50,000 subscribers. So all you have to do to be entered is to be subscribed and following me on my 2 different Instagram accounts, and then you're in the draw. So yeah, if you guys would like a custom-made Dreamcatcher, you can also check out my website links down below. And yeah, let's jump right into today's DIY video. For the first step, you guys are going to start with the wings. You can always start with a hoop first. It's completely up to you, there's no specific order, and we're just going to use a piece of cardboard and then trace the outer edge of the hoop, and then I'm just going to freehand draw the shape of wing I would like. You guys can use any shape of wing you would like. Just remember, in this video I have done the hoop first, but you can do it in any order you would like. I just thought I'd spice up the videos and do the wings first instead of just jumping into straight up weaving. You can also weave it in a different pattern. So I've got a whole bunch of different videos of different Dreamcatcher weaving skills, so you guys can go check that out as well. So once you have your 2 wings, I'm just going to coat them in a white paper, just because the feathers will kind of like have a clear background to them, so I kind of want the white to be quite bold instead of having brown sticking out between the feathers. So this part's completely optional. You can also paint it or cover it in material, but yeah, just some glue and paper will do fine. So I just got my piece of cardboard and now little Zamira is like begging for a piece of cardboard. So I'm gonna give her this one. Come babesy, come sweetie. I'll put you up in here. Ready? Jump up. There's your piece of cardboard. You can do some DIY too. Okay, let's continue. So once you are happy with your wings, all I'm doing is poking 2 holes on either side of the wings, where I'm just going to put 2 zip ties through, and then just cut a piece of loose fabric and stick them on the points, and this will just allow you to wrap it around the hoop so it has a neat finish. Now we're going to begin by adding on the feathers. All you're going to have to do is start by the outer edge, and you can really go crazy with the feathers. You also can cut out shapes of paper in feathers if you guys would like a vegan option. There are some places that do stock vegan synthetic feathers, so I'll leave them down in the description box for you guys who would like a vegan option of this. So yeah, just stick them on and remember to save a few small feathers for the center. But yeah, this is pretty simple, and then once you have your hoop, you can attach it, but let's start by weaving the web. So as I mentioned, today we're going to be doing a different web technique. It's a little bit more complicated than usual, so if you guys have seen my other videos, they are a little bit more simple than this one, so it's okay if you guys don't get this your first try. I've got another video called the DIY Glow in the Dark Dreamcatcher, and that one's a lot more easy if this one's complicated. But we're doing the exact same thing, so I've just taken a chopstick and wound my thread around it. And then I'm just going to start at this angle here and tie a triple knot to the base of the hoop. You guys can tie a knot wherever you would like. This is just to start the weaving process. And then cut that short. Now, this is the same weaving method for the first round. So we are going to start by doing this movement. So you've got it attached, then you go down, around, and through the loop, and then you pull it tight. So that's your first loop. So I'm going to do wide spaced hoops on this wave to begin. The bigger the spaces you have between the points, the more simple your design will be, and the smaller your gaps are, the more complicated your web will be. So I'm going to start by doing big gaps. So like that. So it's probably, yeah. So try to keep even spacing the whole way around. So it's down, around and through. So down, around and through. And just do this all the way around. Okay, so once you've done your first round, I'm just going to make sure they are at least similarly spaced. They don't have to be exactly perfect. The more evenly spaced they are, the more symmetrical the design will be. So I'm just going to go like this and just measure. I was painting a picture. The picture was a painting of you and okay, so now you've got these large weave loops, so I'm going to pull them tighter. So if you have these really loose, they will create like a very pointed design. If you pull them really tight, it won't be as pointed. So I'm just going to make sure they're quite loose because I want it to be quite pointed. Okay, so once you've done the first round, I've left them really loose because I want a really pointed shape. So now on this loop, we're going to go down, around and through. And we're going to create, let's say, 3 loops. So we're going to go one here, then down, around and through, one here, and then one more. And then once you've got these 3 loops on here, so it's got 1, 2 and 3, we're just going to make sure they're equally spaced as possible. So now we're going to do the same thing, down, around and through. Then we're just going to pull this one there, down, around and through. That's what I've done. I've been alone so long, I feel like I'm on the run. So you see how we're doing 3 on each. I'll show you guys one more time. So down, around and through. Look what I've done. I've been alone so long, I feel like I'm on the run. Okay, so we're going to do this for 1 loop. So I'm going to come back when we're right over here. So you guys will do fine. Just take it slow. Keep focusing on what you're doing. Don't worry about the big picture. It will make sense if you just keep doing each step. And remember, you can always take it out and start again. So I'll time lapse that bit and then I'll show you guys how we continue. You'll be alright. No one can hurt you now. We're going to catch every string, so we're going to catch this one and just loop it once, then the middle one, loop it once, then this one, loop it once, Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I'll tell you, the dragonborn comes. With a voice wielding power of the ancient Northern. Believe, the dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. once you've done with that, now all you can do is start pulling it tight like this. And never force the web, just keep pulling it, but just don't go too tight at the same time. If you think that your web like this one, the circle, isn't gonna close, we're gonna actually have to do a few rounds.
I've heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? It goes like this, the fourth, the fifth, the microphone that made you leave. I was listening to the ocean. I saw a face in the sand, but when I picked it up, then it vanished away from my hands. I had a dream I was 7, climbing my way in a tree. I saw a piece of heaven waiting patient for me. And I was running far away. Should I run off the world someday? Nobody knows, nobody knows. I was dancing in the rain, I felt alive and I can't complain. But now take me home where I belong. I can't take it anymore. I was painted a picture. The picture was a painting of you, and for a moment I thought you were here, but then again it wasn't true. And all this time you have been lying.